Hi, I'm Janaki Srinath. Today we will be discussing about the type of cooking oil which we all need to select and use. To begin with, do we really need to eat some fat in our diet? Yes, we do, because fat or oil plays a major role in enhancing the fat soluble vitamins absorption, and also they are precursors for certain bioactive compounds and hormones to enable appropriate functioning of the metabolism in our body. If you are looking at controlling your calories, yes, you have to be very focused on what kind and type of fat are you consuming, from where is the fat coming in your diet. There are two types of fat. One is invisible fat and the other category is the fat or the oil which we use overtly for cooking. Most of the foods have some kind of fat in them. For example, milk. If you are using full fat milk, every 100 ml of milk has around 8 grams of fat. If you are using low fat milk, you can go up to only 1% or 0.3% of fat. All the nuts have fat in them. Most of the foods, including green leafy vegetables, cereals, whole grains, have some amount of fat in them. So, Indian diet pattern can lead to consumption of almost 15 to 20 grams of invisible fat. Our daily requirement of our fat is only 40 grams. So, in the end, we need to use only 20 grams of oil or the fat as cooking medium. Controlling the amount of fat will definitely lead to control in body weight and also control in cholesterol levels, especially the bad cholesterol levels. But often, lot of studies have been focused on the type of fat we are using and the impact on the cholesterol level. We have 3 to 4 different types of fatty acids in the oil or the fat which we are consuming: saturated fat, monounsaturated fat, N6 fatty acids and N3 fatty acids. The body needs a blend of it, but the proportion also need to be maintained. So, saturated fat intake should not be beyond 7 to 10% in the fat consumed. There should be a balance between N6 and N3. Appropriate amount of monounsaturated fatty acids have to be taken. Non-vegetarians can look at getting the omega-3 fatty acids from consumption of egg yolk and fish regularly. Vegetarians, by enhancing the quality of diet, can still increase their alpha linolenic acid, which can be converted into omega-3 DHA in our body. The natural sources of omega-3 includes walnuts, algae, whole grains, millets and bajra, then wheat, then consumption of legumes like cowpea, rajma, green leafy vegetables would go in a long way for enhancing the alpha linolenic acid in our diet. Apart from this, the cooking oil which we commonly use should not have lot of saturated fat. It should have a blend of monounsaturated fat, omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids. So, no one oil can fit into this description. It is always preferable to go for a blend of cooking oils. So, if you are used to using cooking oil like groundnut, sesame or rice bran, mix it with either mustard oil or soybean oil to get the right blend of cooking oils. If you are used to using palm oil, mix it with soybean oil. If somebody is used to using sunflower oil or safflower oil, it is better they mix a little bit of palm oil or mustard oil into that to maintain and get the right profile of the 3 different fatty acids. Be careful about reducing the saturated fat and also reducing the trans fats which are more harmful. Trans fats are generally found in processed foods, foods which are preserved, and wherein foods are exposed to lot of heat, and a lot of fried foods come into this category, or foods which are made outside. When the oil, which is a cooking medium, is exposed to constant heat and refrying, trans fatty acids are formed, and these trans fatty acids have been linked to a lot of cancers and high risk cholesterol levels. So it is better that the consumption of trans fatty acids is limited. By limiting the consumption of bakery items, hotel foods, fried, preserved snacks, cakes, cookies, and limiting animal fat like butter and margarine, we can really focus on reducing the trans fat includes. Lot of fried snack have a regulation that they should maintain their trans fat acids to bear minimum limitations. So please read the labels carefully and look into the trans fat source into your diet. Avoid parathas, avoid hotel foods wherein there is a chance of using reused oil. At home also be careful whenever you are frying something or exposing the oil to lot of high temperatures. Try not to use the same oil for frying again, or do not add the fresh oil into the old oil and constantly use the same oil. It is better that you use it for some other purpose which does not have the exposure to high heat. Also, by carefully selecting the oils which have high boiling temperatures for frying, you can safeguard or limit the trans fatty acid formation. Oils like groundnut oil have high boiling temperatures, and sometimes they might be used for frying to reduce the trans fat acid formation. Commercial blended oils are also available, so it is better that you can choose the blended oil depending upon your choice. Whatever the oil you are using, however healthy the oil might be, or however purified, or using low SOP technology, remember that oil is oil, and it has 1 ml or 1 gram of oil will give you 9 kilocalories when you are using them. So if you want to have calorie control, and if you want to maintain your weight, using limited cooking oil is important. And for Indians, visible cooking oil recommendation is only 4 teaspoons per day. ఈ మధ్య బ్లడ్ ప్రెషర్ కి గురి అయ్యే వాళ్ళ సంఖ్య చాలా ఎక్కువ పెరిగిపోతుంది. యుక్త వయసు నుంచి మిడిల్ ఏజ్డ్ వాళ్ళు, స్త్రీలు, అంటే అందరికీ కూడా ఈ ప్రాబ్లం అనేది ఎక్కువైపోతుంది. ఒక్కోసారి ప్రెగ్నెన్సీలో కూడా బ్లడ్ ప్రెషర్ ఎక్కువ అవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది.